all about primary sources 5, and that means 5 if you're not sure. So what is the format of the website primary source documents are on? An electronic version of a primary source can be either a scanned image, the original document or a facsimile, or an ASCII2 text or word processed version created by rekeying the content of the document or by using optical character recognition, OCR, to convert the image of the document into text. Ideally, a primary source on the web should be available in both forms, either scanned or ASC2, especially when documents are difficult to read. Is the content clearly explained, organized, and accessible? Good website designs make an electronic source easier to use. This is an indication that content, the primary source and where to access the original, and website are maintained by a trustworthy site. So you can tell if it's a trustworthy site, maybe if it is, because you have to research to make sure. If they give you how to access the primary source document, so from their site you can go directly to that source and compare what they're saying and what you say. So very important. Things to look for in a good website: clarity, simplicity, easy understood navigational tools, individual URL for each document, and clear instructions about software requirements. So clarity, it's easy to read. They don't try to make things too complicated. And you can tell if it's a biased site or not. Simplicity in the site. It's easy to access, like the home base or different documents. And it's not written or presented in a complicated manner. And plus, when you first look at it, you don't get overwhelmed by all the pictures and the different colors and such. It's easy to focus in on what you need to have. Easy understood navigational tools, very important. And I'm sure that you all have come across navigational tools that made it almost impossible to find anything. So easy to understand where they are at and what they will take you to. Which brings us to individual URL for each document. So each document should have the website page that you can go to see the original document. If it doesn't, then you could be very wary of exactly what they're trying to say, and it might be an indication that it's a biased document, or in other words, fake news. So clear instructions about software requirements. So it should come up, and you've had this happen, that you need certain software to see this. Or if there's a video or something involved, that you need certain software to be able to view that. So it brings us to review the 5 W's of primary source analysis: what, who, when, where, and why. And then our secondary sources review: secondhand accounts that come after the event has occurred, secondary sources that can be biased, so be aware of why this source was created. And here's an example of some secondary sources: history textbooks, biographies, published stories or photographs, movies or documentaries of historical events, art, and music recordings.